My name is Makayla Marie Ferguson. I was born on June 10, 1996 in Indianapolis, Indiana. I've lived in Martinsville, Indiana my entire life. Martinsville is a small town that has a lot to offer. It houses many businesses and offers lots of job opportunities to many people. Martinsville is home to Hall of Fame college basketball player and coach John Wooden and singer-songwriter Bobby Helms, who composed the popular Christmas song Jingle Bell Rock. I have lived in the same house my whole life. My house is an older style home with lots of land. We also have a pond that we enjoy swimming in every summer. We have a large pasture where my dad has created a softball field and a small 3-hole golf course for my brothers to practice on. We also have a barn and a small field for our horses, cows, sheep, and pigs to roam around in. As far as my family goes, I'm the oldest of 3. I have 2 younger brothers, Luke, who is 15, and Mason, who is 16. My wonderful parents' names are Deb and Donnie, and they have been married for 18 years. My family is a pretty traditional upper middle class family, so I was lucky enough to grow up without many financial problems, and I also had as many opportunities open to me as possible. However, I wouldn't have been able to go after these opportunities without my nuclear family or my extended family. My dad co-owns a heating and cooling business, and my mom is the CFO at the Office of Sustainability at IUPUI. My family subscribe status has offered me opportunities that I otherwise wouldn't have had. For example, when it came to getting a summer job, I did not have to work in restaurants as a waitress or bag groceries at a grocery store like most of my friends did. I was able to work in the garden at my mom's office. Both my nuclear family and my extended family have been a big impact on my life. They have always been around me for support. However, out of everyone, my parents have played the biggest role in who I am and who I want to become. My nuclear family is very much a functionalist family. However, not because of the ideal divisions of labor where the mom cooks and cleans and the dad does the outside work. It is different in our family. My mom and dad both do the cooking and cleaning, and my dad mainly does the outside work, but with a little help from my mom. My parents both play the second shift because they both work a steady job and then come home and cook and clean. No one has a specific role. Instead, we work together to get things done. There is no gender specification, only gender equality. For example, I know how to pull weeds and mow the yard, but I also know how to cook and clean because that is the way that my parents have taught me. Also, when it comes to the financial aspect, my mom is the one who brings in the larger income rather than my dad. This goes against the conflict theory that says that men are usually the ones who bring in the main source of income. My family is also a functionalist family because it serves a purpose. My family puts a big emphasis on moral support. My family also provides housing, clothing, food, and affection for me. However, that is not what my family looks like. This is what my family looks like. My family has helped me grow up with specific values in which teach me the difference between right and wrong. The values that I grew up with were hard work, dedication, achievement, responsibility, and fun. Within my nuclear family, my ascribed status is daughter and sister. I try to be the best role model to my brothers that I can be. I try to help them when it comes to school, sports, or taking care of animals. We have been involved with 4-H ever since we were little. I try to help my brother when it comes to showing the animals, but I also try to help him learn the values of hard work, dedication, and responsibility. These are the values that my family have taught me that apply to working in 4-H or whatever else I do. My achieved status will hopefully be physical therapist. Why? Because it is something that I've always wanted to do and I love helping others. As a child, I went against the norms of a young girl. I was not like the average little girl. I did not play with Barbie dolls and I did not have a dollhouse. I was out playing a sport of some sort with my brothers, so some would consider me as a tomboy. Ever since I was little, I had always dreamed of playing a sport in college. I grew up playing many sports such as soccer, basketball, softball, and volleyball. My dad has always had a passion for sports, and he is the one who has influenced me to be involved with sports my entire life. You could always find us on a court or field of some sort. My dad has always been the one to help me with sports and push me every day to reach my goal of playing a sport in college. He has taught me to be a hard worker and to never give up, which has helped me on and off the court or field. My dad has dedicated so much of his life in order to make my brothers and I the best athletes that we can be, and it has all paid off. On the other hand, I've always taken my schoolwork seriously. My mom is always the one that has stressed how important it was for me to do well in school in order for me to get into college. My dad was not able to go to college due to lack of income in his family, so he made sure that I did well in school so I was able to go to college to make a good life for myself. However, my mom is the one who pushed me day in and day out and encourages me to do the best that I can do in school. Without her help and motivation, I would not be at such a great school like Butler. My family's idea of achievement is happiness, so when I told them what I wanted to do with my future, they were happy no matter what I decided to do. I developed a self-concept that with the approval of my parents, I could do whatever I wanted to be. This helped me become more confident with my decisions. They are happy as long as I am happy, so it has made it easier to make decisions for myself. So when I decided on what I wanted to do with my life, I thought about what I truly enjoyed doing, which was helping others. I have always been the person to put others before me and am always willing to help anyone. This has led me to wanting to become a physical therapist. Although I exist in a functionalist family, I am very much a symbolic interactionalist because I look at meanings and find it important to truly define myself. I believe that the meaning of achievement has changed from instead of doing what you want to do like people used to do, now achievement is equal to money. But money is not the true motivator for me, so I have a different reason why I want to help others. Because of who I was raised around in the structure of my family, my goal is to be a physical therapist and help those in need and make the best life for myself. I would not have been able to go after all of my achievements and opportunities without the support of my extended family and my nuclear family. They have shaped me into the person that I am today.